Gulf War 1, liberating Kuwait 1990 to 1991. Through the breach. Number 1 Squadron, Part 1, Initial Deployment. Extracts taken from the squadron's operational record book. Shortly after the Christmas leave period, A and B flights with an element of SHQ arrived at RAF Akrotiri, Cyprus, en route to Merak. Whilst there, the word was received that the liberation of Kuwait had started and all air traffic heading east was postponed. Though as soon as the squadron's accommodation was secured in the station gym and arrangements made with 34 Squadron RAF Regiment to use their training facilities, clearance came through to move to Merak. On the second day of the war, following initial recce and intelligence and ground defence briefings, disturbed only by the squadron's first missile alert warning, the handover of 51 Squadron's commitments were complete and enacted the following day, providing a quick reaction force, continual patrol presence in aircraft dispersal areas, and aircraft threshold security tasks, as well as providing additional vehicle patrols carrying out confidence checks on the 6 dispersed Rapier Fire units of 66 Squadron RAF Regiment. The remainder of the squadron, still at RAF Larbrook and somewhat displeased at not deploying, was soon ordered to deploy to Al Jabal to reinforce the support helicopter force. So the second detachment, Sea Flight, and an element of SHQ deployed to the desert, decidedly too close for comfort to the Iraqi border. On the 26th of January, section call signs 3-3 and 3-4 were allocated King Khalid Military City to reinforce the Puma and Sea King main operating bases, and call sign 3-1 and 3-2 were destined 80 miles east of the city to reinforce the Chinook MOB. After digging in and manning positions overnight, the gunners were quite surprised at how cold the nights of the desert were, with unexpected frost and dark, featureless expanse, a stark contrast to the close terrain they were used to in Germany. In line with the rest of the support helicopter force, half the detachment began their programme of inoculations against biological warfare, including anthrax, bubonic plague and whooping cough. Notifications were received on the 6th of February that 6 of the squadron's Spartan CVRTs were en route from Germany, and once collected a few days later, time was spent servicing them, burning up spares pack-ups and arranging for the vehicle weapons to be fired, which was harder to arrange than expected. At the same time, a party of journalists visited the support helicopter force and filmed the gunners on the Spartans, and a demonstration patrol was arranged, which gave the men an opportunity to talk to Kate Adie and have their photographs with her. Meanwhile, at Merak, a signal was received on the 4th of February strongly indicating that a terrorist group would target the north coast of Bahrain. The type of attack was suggested to be suicide-based, and the Iraqi commando-style raids using rubber boats to reach the shore. A recce was undertaken of the coastline and a new patrol plan implemented covering overt and covert activities along the coastline during the hours of darkness, though no attack ever came. On the 11th of February, a warning order was received on the likely task that the squadron would undertake once the ground offensive began, and a small combat fighting group was agreed to accompany and protect the tactical refuelling area, which would be the first elements of the support helicopter force into Iraq.